Hey there, how are you doing? I'm Layla Stella, and welcome to another lesson from Speak Real English. Thank you so much for tuning in on YouTube and for following the Speak Real English podcast on platforms like iTunes and Stitcher. In this session, we're going to focus on 3 very natural English expressions. These phrases are ones that native speakers use all the time, but you probably won't find them in textbooks or hear them much in a traditional classroom. That's why I want to walk you through them, step by step, so you feel confident and ready the next time you go shopping in the United States or any other English-speaking place. As someone who was raised in the US, I've used these phrases regularly in daily conversations. But now that I live in Tokyo, I completely understand how overwhelming it can feel when you're in a store and the language doesn't match what you've studied. Store employees ask questions that just don't show up in your English textbooks. So today, I want to help bridge that gap. My goal is to help you not only understand these expressions but also be able to use them naturally. Before we go through the expressions, I want to share a helpful way to make these phrases stick in your mind. The best way to remember them is by using them in real conversations. Listening is a great first step, but speaking them out loud and practicing with another person makes a huge difference. That's why I always suggest trying one-on-one English lessons online, especially through platforms like Italki, where you can connect with native speakers and get feedback in real time. The Speak Real English community has access to a special deal there, so definitely check that out. Let's jump into the phrases. Imagine you're in a shop, maybe a clothing store or a place that sells electronics or sports equipment. A staff member might walk up to you and ask, "Are you finding everything okay?" This is one of the most common questions you'll hear. It's a friendly way for them to check if you need help without pressuring you. It's similar to "Can I help you?" but sounds much more natural and is more frequently used. In more casual environments, you might hear a shorter version like "Finding everything okay?" When you hear this, there are a few common responses you can use. You might say, "Yes, I'm fine," if you're just browsing. If you want to let them know you're not looking for anything in particular, say, "I'm just looking." Or, if you do need something, a great way to respond is, "Actually, could you help me find," and then describe the item you're looking for. Practice those phrases out loud with me. First, "Yes, I'm fine." Now say, "I'm just looking." And finally, "Could you help me find?" Great job. Let's move to the next phrase. Suppose you're in a clothing store, and you've picked out a few items to try on. A staff member may approach you and ask, "Can I start you out with a fitting room?" This might sound unfamiliar at first, but it's a typical way of offering to take your items to a changing room for you. They're not asking if you want to try something on in a formal way. Instead, they're being helpful by starting the process of trying on clothes. You could respond with a simple yes if you're ready to try them, or no, not yet if you're still browsing. Another version of this question you might hear is, "Would you like a room to try those on?" But the phrase, "Can I start you out with a fitting room?" is what you'll hear most often in American stores. Now for the third phrase. This one is incredibly common and not just in stores but in other service settings too. The question is, "Are you all set?" or in casual speech, "All set?" This question is a quick way to ask if you have everything you need or if you're ready to move on, maybe to pay for your items or leave the store. When said quickly, it often sounds like, "Are you all set?" Practice that one with me, "Are you all set?" Now try the casual version, "All set?" Great. The right response depends on what's happening. If you're done shopping, you can say, "Yes, I'm all set." If you need more time or more help, you can say something like, "Actually, I'm still looking," or "Could you help me with one more thing?" These small phrases carry a lot of meaning, and they help you sound more fluent and natural. Understanding them gives you the power to respond confidently in real-world situations. It's one thing to learn textbook grammar, but it's another thing entirely to understand and use the phrases that native speakers actually say every day. So, after watching this video or listening to the podcast, make it your goal to practice these 3 phrases. Use them the next time you go shopping or role-play them with a speaking partner. Better yet, Join a live conversation class or schedule a one-on-one session to really bring these expressions to life. And remember, you can always find more lessons like this by visiting my YouTube channel. You'll also find a free downloadable ebook there to help you keep improving your English skills. If you're from Brazil, I have something special for you too. Once a week, I create content in Portuguese especially for my Brazilian friends, so don't miss that. I'd love for you to join our learning community, get involved in the conversation, and keep building your confidence in English. Thank you so much for being here. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any upcoming tips. Follow us on YouTube and wherever you listen to podcasts, and I'll be back soon with a new episode. Next time, we'll explore 3 more expressions you'll never find in a textbook, but you'll definitely hear in real life. I can't wait to share those with you. See you.